Let's go D team.
Why is it open?
No idea.
At least Stenrod agrees with me. There's a big difference between a twist, as in subverting your expectation, versus just giving you no information whatsoever until the reveal. That's what I mean. Like, I 100% agree with that. Like, I'm on the same boat. But if you're on the other boat agreeing like the reveal was really cool and then the way they did it was amazing, you know, I don't want... That's your cup of tea. This is not my cup of tea.
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
Oh, she's freaking out.
What's wrong?
She's playing disco.
My head! No. That can't be.
Is it Phi and Delta?
What is it?
Delta Phi?
Did you remember something?
You're my daughter?
But if that's true, then the key items we need to insert are...
Oh! Key item! It's your pendant and then the songbird. Pendant. What? It's not pendant. What is it called? The Latin face? What? Memorial? What is it? Lock? A locket. And then blue bird? Blue bird? It's not Bluebird. Well, I don't know what the name is. It's your pendant and then Sigma's D. What's the... It's the Bluebird in the thing. I just don't know the name of it. Why don't you just insert it? It has the shape already. What is it called? The Bluebird thing. I mean, I wish it would say, but it does not. A blue birdie. Oh, maybe like blue bird? Like that? Error. Nope. What the heck? Brooch? But there's space. And there's not enough space for the locket. Maybe I can go blue bird? You know what I mean, game? The Bluebird thing! Oh! What Phi has and what Diana has. Oh, it's Brooch. Okay. And then, what's the Bluebird called? Like, why can I not just drag the item and then just put it in the hole? Why? I don't know the name of the thing. The Bluebird. Oh, it's Bluebird. Oh, with the space. Okay. Oh my god, that's the dumbest shit. Locket, brooch. Like, what's the difference, man? Holy shit. Just insert the item, man. I don't even. Locket, brooch, bluebird. Wait, is she gonna be like, fine, you're my fucking daughter? Oh, yeah, she is!
What's gotten into you?
Oh my god.
Oh, Fi!
My daughter! My love of my life.
What? No.
How come they realized it now?
Diana. You're...
My mom! And Sigma, you're my dad. So fucked up, baby.
Sigma!
Sigma, we
You
fucked!
don't have to say anything.
It's a family reunion.
This is enough for now.
That's a little goosebumps moment. That's, you know, that'll be so sad. I'll be so sad. I'll be like, oh my god! Oh, your makeup! Who taught you that makeup? I gotta teach you how to make up better. Although I don't put any makeup to myself, so who am I talking? Alright, C team. So the C team, I like legit forgot. What? Like, you cannot play this game if you forget about the one face that Akane was just kind of like,
Seriously,
oh, that's a
what the
sure.
hell is this?
What?
What? Just
So this is fucked up. I don't know. I wish I know, man. I wish I know. Wait, so if Carlos were to remember that, is Akane gonna go fucking crazy and just like, no, do not remember. I said forget it, and then Junpei is like, shit, I remember you, Akane. I remember you fucking trying to forget what I was trying to do, and then they like fucking kill each other or something, and then Carlos is like, oh my god, I'm just like third wheel again. I'm just happening, like seeing this shit again. Just, well, it should, the pastor should be the Carlos. What the fuck? If I do this, won't Akane kill everyone? Like, cause Akane is like, shit, Junpei, I told you to fucking forget about everything, okay? Can we, like, actually know? Can I actually know the truth? Please? Applaud, the play is over. I mean, it's not that long, so it gotta be... Can I just get the answer, please? Can I just get the answer, please? I mean, I guess I can go to like log. It was a word that Zero told you to remember. It will come in handy for... Yo... I don't have it, okay? I don't have it! The truth is invisible? That's like way too many words. Truth. Fuck, nope. I don't... The word open Pandora's box is what Zero said. What the fuck? Yo, I'm not... Oh, there's no space. How come there's no... How come for the bluebird there was no freaking space and for this one there's no space?
what What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look, something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
Oh, but it's already booted. Q
Wait,
team is
did
there.
we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh?
What? Carlos remember everything. I don't get it, man. How nice of a
Hey,
Carlos is it? He is actually not a human
Did
being.
You know that password?
Like, to remember that, he knows that I kinda killed him at least 5 times.
I don't know how I knew.
And he like sacrificed to save Akane like 3 times. And yet every time, all those 3 times, like the
Wait,
pain that he had to go through to save Akane, she never said thank you. She was like, why didn't you fucking like stop Zero beforehand, you bitch? Is what Akane said after Carlos saved her like 5 gazillion times. While all the other 5 gazillion times, he died
So it was like
suffering
that then.
to survive.
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it.
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second?
If once
need to
I
think
had to
about
sacrifice my life to save someone, and then I come back in time, and then they realized I come back in time to save their life, or at least I explain it, I really hope that that person will say thank you, Kate, for sacrificing your life in a different timeline to save me, instead of why don't you just like stop this, you fucking dumbass. I'll be like, oh my god,
Been
what the
sitting
fuck?
here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been thinking
Carlos,
about?
don't share it. I kinda just gonna
Do you
fucking go
wanna know?
crazy and kill you.
Yes.
I
No,
was
you
thinking
don't.
about you, Akane.
You bitch.
What?
Crazy bitch.
Me?
You're well, to be blunt, really hot.
What the fuck is happening?
Huh?
We may never manage to make our way out of this shelter.
What?
You know what that means, right?
Junpei's
I'm
gonna do
sorry.
something.
I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh look, a Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What? Wait, what the hell?
What?
Carlos!
What?
No!
What the fuck? What this? What?
Shut the fuck up! You bastard!
What the fuck? Instead of fucking this nonsense.
What the? Hey! Wait up!
What?
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You asshole!
What the fuck?
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
What the fuck? You know, I think Carlos is.
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up.
Maybe he likes getting. Maybe he enjoys getting like beat up and getting killed many times. That's the only way that explains. He actually loves the pain. He cannot have it enough. Thus, he likes getting killed and like to shift and get killed by Akane many times. That's the only way why Carlos saved Akane many
was
times and is not mad at her.
Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
Doesn't that seem very forceful? What the fuck?
This one will work fine. Ah, damn it.
What
I
is?
blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Are you gonna cut your wrist so that you don't get injected?
You have no memory of the
I don't even.
90 minutes.
What is happening, man? So Carlos just wanted the glass. He just wanted the glass? Well, shit, son. This is the only plot that we have not done. Well, let's do it then. I am like WTF right now. He like realized everything. Why didn't he just break the wine glass and like, whoopsie, I've like messed it up, and then just bring it in? Why did he want to get beat up by Junpei? Well, hopefully that explains it. The fuck? You know, the only thing I feel bad right now is that wall. That wall got shot at, punched at, thrown TV at.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards.
So the force
all in
quit
the same
box, I
place.
thought it would actually let us escape. But it actually did jack shit. It didn't do anything.
Carlos.
Akane. Junpei.
And Mira and Eric.
Oh, because they
And you're
used the
Sean, right?
force quit box, they weren't put through a
Carlos.
different timeline.
What happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both.
Because they all
Still
used the
asleep?
force quit box. They
We took a
skipped
page
all
out of
those
your book
trials.
and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So does that mean?
Yeah. I remember everything.
I hope you remember the everything, like
Well.
you spent 10 months of doing nothing to save them.
Got back the
And that
memories we forgot.
there was an overlap of
Well,
two
to be
Carlos.
more
So I have
accurate,
no idea
it's
where
more
the
like we
other
accessed
Carlos
the
was living in.
morphogenetic field
Probably like
and
in a garbage
downloaded
dump or
all the-
something.
Then you.
So
have
Carlos
the
is the most
other
bitch
history's
in this
memories too?
game. Not meaning he
Yes.
is the worst character. He is the one that got just brutally
us.
beaten and used by everyone. Carlos
Hold
just
up.
socked it all up
Eric
and
and I
got
are
used
different.
by everyone. I feel so bad for
We
Carlos.
didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them.
Sean told him.
Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before
We got the 2
injection,
cards.
we
Don't
each
make it
slipped
look
one
cool,
between our
girl.
Wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode.
Computer.
Then, when
God
memories from the
damn it. It
previous
went
90
into
minutes
sleep mode again.
repeated.
Move the mouse, man.
I
The
didn't
monitors
want
are
that to
turned off.
happen, So, you remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
Yo, how
Said he
smart of that
managed to
computer.
cancel the force
Hacking
sleep
itself.
and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what? It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear.
And
said to go
Carlos
to the
just used that
transporter
moment
room
to whisper
and
into
grab
my
the
ear.
cards in there.
And that's when I realized
But
the life
if I just let her go
was a
like that, it
lie.
looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention.
It seems like Junpei didn't know that.
I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the result of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
Wow.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something?
Why didn't Delta,
Everyone knows what all happened.
like, Delta should have
other
known what Q
mysteries,
was doing, right?
right?
Why didn't Delta, like, hey, Q is fucking
You, Mira,
hacking
there?
himself. Maybe I
Say
shouldn't
so
let him hack
earlier.
himself.
Sean told us everything.
But wait,
No? Alright. Alright,
Why?
Delta, you do you.
Why what?
why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
We shifted, baby.
You want to know?
There goes Q again.
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta.
Oh, my son.
There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana.
That is true.
It doesn't
She was
matter.
desperate.
I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane,
You know how parents, whenever they give
Diana,
birth, they're like, as soon as our child does not become a serial killer, then we did our duty kind of thing. That's the bottom line. Let's not make our child become a serial killer. Well, good job, Diana and Sigma. Despite you two are very smart, look what you did. You create a fucking 6 billion mass murderer. Great job.
Normal flow of time. No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once.
Many times.
You have been shifting back and forth many, many times.
Many
From
times.
one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another.
You know, jumping
You
another
have
tree bench to the
forgotten
other is
that
quite
fact.
easy than, you know,
Perhaps
getting
as a
yourself
result
killed
of
many
medicine,
times.
Or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
You know, you're not a human.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
I have
He's
another
just
power
he's just a
instead.
god. His eyes are purple.
The power to mind hack.
Oh, bitch.
Mind hack?
What did I tell you? He hacked himself. I can hack myself with the mind hack.
Other people's minds.
What the fuck, bitch?
I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection...
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating.
You're human too,
More
bitch.
specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist.
It's a fictional game, guys. Don't try this at home
Why
or
I know
attempt
so much
anywhere.
about these parallel worlds.
You did all this because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex.
I mean, also,
It is the same.
blame Diana and Sigma for giving up
fulfill
childbirth
several
to this monster.
It was necessary to trap all of you in
Yeah, to actually, you know, born.
So why did you do it?
So that he would be created.
You want to know?
If you didn't,
It
then...
is so you give birth
Yeah, there you go.
to Phi and myself, Diana.
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter.
That is why...
This was
Oh,
another
God.
history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
So that you didn't really
Would mean you're
was
actually-
born in this place then.
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904? And then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in
You know, I wish I could
2008,
look as sexy as Delta when I'm 124 years old. Just saying. For a 124-year-old man, he looks pretty dope. Alright. Also, I wish I have a purple eye. Or
We've
purple
gone
eyes.
off topic,
The pupil. And,
but
you know,
yes,
that would be pretty
that
cool.
was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
You know, the Super
Shaw.
Saiyan 6?
You should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say, that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it.
I get it.
That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
But Fi got no. I guess Fi can
This
shift,
is
I
the
guess.
reason I have my mind hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter.
This is some like 1980
DT,
comic book story.
Do you recall what was written on your wall?
Do as I say or you'll poop
When
your pants.
Curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize.
I kind of question what
The way
did
beyond.
then was
No, but
like
okay.
you the
so I
brooch
get why you
that
had to have Diana and
Fi
Sigma
has.
go through life or death decisions.
Where did she first
The
get
rest
it?
of us had nothing to do with.
I already told you. My motives
Cause
are
like
complex.
Diana got it from
there's more?
Fi. Cause Fi was holding it. But how would Fi be able to hold on to it when there was a moment. What the fuck? Like there wasn't a moment that Diana truly had it from her position. Like possession, I mean. And Fi also, like it's just basically creating a thing that was never there, right? Like if I had something and then gave it to her in a different timeline, that's how in the result has it, then makes sense. But then Diana never had the brooch. It was Fi who had the brooch. But how can Fi
Diana,
have the
take this.
brooch when
Put it in. Your bluebird too.
like how can Fi have it when Diana didn't have it? Never had that in the possession. So in the first place there won't be a brooch.
Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
Oh my god, great job guys, it's gonna explode.
The hell? What is this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
You heard it.
I explain. This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use.
It's no
Once the
use.
Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
What is it?
Gab's been.
Why did you kill Gab?
Did you kill Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
There's much of life left in you. You're 124 years old.
I never expected
Can
to
you?
hear that.
Yo, I'm 24 years old right now. Can you
what's
imagine
the
me
other
living
thing?
another 100 years? Oh
You
my
had
god, that would be
two
so great.
things to tell
I'll probably
us.
live in the virtual reality most of the time because I'll be really, really old and won't be able to move my arms and legs that much. But shit, that's amazing, man. I'll be like next level and everything because I'm like, yo, bitch, I'm 124 years old. I get to do what I want. You cannot tell me that I need to go clean out my room.
It only lasts a moment. But I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
Great ending, GG Nori. Like this. Dead. Brother, your son is dead. Diana, your son is dead, man. Don't you feel sad?
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my power.
I don't really care.
So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have two choices.
You should have really thought of that beforehand. Why did you say that and then have mind hack and get shot? Because that must be really painful trying to talk with your lung and your throat actually got pierced through bullets. Oh, Delta. Oh, Delta, you should have thought of that something, man.
What's the other option?
Also, it's Diana's son. Could you handle him properly, please? You know, if I were Diana, I would actually... Like, I would be in a very bad place. I'd be like, fuck, man. I created a mass murderer. Not like, you know, the kid killed 5 people. No, actually the kill is going to kill 6 billion people.
And how exactly
And was a
should we
creator
open it?
of the
Unless
cult
6
that
people
killed
die,
many
it's gonna
people
stay
and did all
closed.
this bad stuff.
Or should we start killing
Won't you
each other
be
now?
like in a very bad
Mira?
place? It's like Diana, like what the fuck, man? You bitch! You created the worst human being. Great job.
I have
Hey,
an
Sigma.
idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
LOL.
Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I know you have never done it, but I'm sure you'll be fine. You will just die, but it's
Consciousness
okay.
may be a result of quantum effects in the
Oh
brain.
my god.
Oh yeah. You said if certain conditions
Kill
are
Akane
met,
so she
we
can kill you
also...
all. That's a good
what
idea.
are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger.
Which is
And
right
the
now.
other one is
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it. We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
Where we get
None
out
of
of?
the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
The
When
coin
we're all
toss.
alive.
Do you mean
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that for the first spot, man. That's like the first
The
spot I would go
history
to.
where we won the coin toss.
Why did you have to go through all that? Where, like the first, if I know I can shift, damn son, I'm going to shift
I'm
to
not
where
sure
I
I
want
get
the
it all.
coin toss.
But it's a good idea?
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
what?
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
No, actually, we won for the first
You're
try.
saying they,
But I kind of
but
want to
we're talking
lose.
about
So I had to
ourselves here.
try many times.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been
So we have to
forced
make a
to put our
decision.
lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Yeah, but then innocent yourself will be like...
Guess ourselves.
Because innocent self will die. But for this, you at least have a knowledge of why you're dying.
1 minute until explosion.
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
So that's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
He should have really planned it out better. Said it and then get himself killed or something. I mean... If we don't... In reality, I wouldn't shift. But it's a game, so we should shift. Like in reality, if it's a fictional. If I can shift, then I would. Well, then I wouldn't shift to the team where we won the coin toss. But because this is a game, we want to see the ending, so we will. In reality, if there's a shift, if the shift is a thing, and if I can do it, I would just like, at least, you know, I'll have a knowledge of why I'm dying. I'll just die and then let the others live. I wouldn't shift, man. Cause like, if I were to shift, then we'd be like, whoa, what? Where are we? What? And then just like, bomb explodes in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, I'm dead. I'm just like, whoop. I'll be confused and I'll be just dead.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh? What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
Oh, so they don't really even remember it that much.
Coin. Huh? Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind.
So they don't even remember it that much.
And falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
So they shifted so much that they now cannot remember anything. How convenient is that? Carlos was able to remember the freaking order of the cards. He was able to, Diana and Sigma was able to remember the birth date of their twins. Like, what the fuck? Now they don't remember anything.
All forget what happened?
Great job.
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
I clicked on the wrong scene? Oh, really? I think this is a credit. Flow. That's my bad. I clicked on the wrong scene. That's why I was confused. I'm like, what?
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Oh my god.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
Same shit again.
Somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
It's literally the same thing.
Hey, could I ask all of you something?
Who is this kid?
Who is this kid?
There you go. Oh, there comes our mind. So the computer, it doesn't need to be inside of the base in order for the computer to work.
The bracelet, so I don't know the time, but
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
Oh my god, your eyes.
And the date?
How can
How
you
would
see the
I know?
sun? It would be so bright in the desert.
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
Then we really did.
Must have worked.
Life is unfair.
Oh no,
Don't
Delta's
you
gonna kill them.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow
Oh no, it's
path
this
in the
story
pond.
again.
If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did.
Yeah, but I think my
Just
life
one
is
small
busy enough to not think about a snail
And everyone's
crossing a path.
lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal?
Would you just quit talking nonsense?
Oh, poor Gab.
I'm so glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
Murder.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I...
Mind hack! He gotta say it with like the wrestling voice. Mind hack! Woo!
The one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah.
Well, he's the
I'm
leader
betting
of
this
the
history's
cult,
got a bunch
so...
of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite.
Sweet.
Why? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of
I
us.
thought you
Is this
wanted
not
to
what you
give
call
the
a happy end?
virus to the world so that you can stop the 8 billion people to die instead of 6 billion people.
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic. A terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction.
Why don't we just find this fanatic dude?
History where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
I mean, if a snail
You said
going
something
across the
I can get
street
behind,
can
Carlos.
change the future, why can't
I
these
think so,
people
too.
do something?
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira.
I mean, you're a fucking
You're right.
serial killer, though.
The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
So is Delta saying like, hey,
What's so
thanks to
funny?
my master plan, you all decided to do that, so...
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame.
Oh, he's the mastermind!
It's
The
all
mind
good.
fuck!
Without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice.
You can kill me?
With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide.
No, man, don't
Which
kill
shall
him.
it be?
I am
Pull
not
the
gonna kill
trigger.
him.
Or
Yo,
me
let
go.
Diana and Sigma meet the
fates
freaking
of
sun
you,
for...
me, and mankind
He's been living for 124
are on the
years to
line.
see Sigma and Diana.
This is the decision game.
This is a decision game. I wouldn't kill him. Oh, I don't get to make the choice. Sweet. How is this a decision game when I don't get to make the decision? Yo, I want to make the decision, man. But the game said, fuck you, you don't get to make the decision. Here's a Japanese cast, though. Kate EXE has shut down. Well, that concludes Zero Escape Trilogy. Well, you know, I think it was pretty alright. I guess, if you look at the big picture is that Delta first his goal was to create himself with a mind hack in order to save the humanity. Without it, he would have not been able to save the humanity. Second, he needed to put them into games in order to save the future where human won't go extinct, because they now have a desire to change the future. Before, then they won't. They will just go out and live their own lives, and that'll be that. I don't know why they had to choose Mira though, the serial killer. I don't know how she's gonna shape up the world. Is that so that she will, like, Sigma and I guess Phi, Kane will work together to find this person, and that I guess Mira will go infiltrate there and then kill the person. You know what? They should actually make a spin-off game of that, like Call of Duty, but except it's Zero Time Escape. So it's gonna be like Sigma, Akane, Diana. I guess Diana is for there to just give birth. So probably just like Sigma, Phi, Akane. They will be like the brains. And then Junpei will be kind of like, here's the diagram of the map because my crew went there and then made the diagram. And then Mira is the one who is the action, who will go there and then kill it because she's a serial killer, so I guess she has a way to do it. I guess Q would, I mean Sean would be a very good brain as well because he's a quantum computer. I don't know why Eric was there though. What would Eric do? Eric is so garbage. I guess Eric will just cheer Mira on. I guess. Yay, Mira, go kill this bad person, yay! So I guess I like the big idea. The big idea was to get a future where there will be no casualties and still save the humankind, I guess. But in order to have that future, he had to go through a lot of shit. And by destroying many of different timelines, he was able to create one timeline that that mankind can survive. You know, that big idea is really, really cool. I like that. I think the little details of executing, I think the detail got lost here and there. If they could have kind of executed with a little bit more of elegance, like, you know, having Delta not be like a, hey, I was been there whole time, you just didn't know. Like, I think that might have been, you could have literally did the same thing, but in a different way. Maybe just had that old man sit there and then you just kind of forget about him because he cannot do anything. So he would just be forgotten, introduced at the very beginning and forgotten. And then how like that would work, I think that would be really cool, but just how kind of revealing it at the very end was kind of, it wasn't as much of a wow thing that they could have done. So things like that, I guess, it could have been better, but I like the big idea of this thing. You know, it's cool, but don't try this at home. The shifting does not work. It's all fictional. It's all fictional. It's this history, all this human mankind, Radical 6, all that shit it's fiction. So don't believe any of that, please. Please don't believe any of that, please. So it took me about 18 hours. Yeah, I think that's fair to say 18 hours, about 20 hours of a game.